I'm typing this with 6% battery left, hiding in a crawl space, and I just heard the floorboards creak above me. If you're watching this, my name is Ethan Cross, and I need you to understand something. If your engine dies on Route 117 in South Dakota, you keep walking. You do not approach the house. You do not knock on the door. 3 days ago, my alternator gave out just outside Belle Fourche. No cell bars, nothing but prairie grass and a sky so big it felt like it was pressing down on me. I sat in the dead pickup for an hour, watching the fuel light blink, until the cold started seeping through the windows. That's when I saw it, a light, maybe a quarter mile off the road behind a copse of cottonwoods. A farmhouse. A man answered before I finished knocking. He had one of those faces you trust immediately, weathered, warm, with crow's feet around his eyes from smiling. White hair, plaid shirt, the kind with the metal snaps instead of buttons. He held a dish towel. "Truck trouble?" he asked. "Yeah, engine's dead. We'll come in out of the cold. I'm Frank." His palm was rough, but his grip was gentle. Inside, the heat hit me first, then the smell. Pot roast, carrots caramelizing. Something savory and deep that made my stomach cramp with want. Frank laughed. "Smells good, don't it? When's the last time you ate?" "Breakfast. In Rapid City." "That's a long time." "Sit. Eat." I got more than I can finish. I should have stayed in the doorway. Used his phone, waited on the porch, but the warmth was pulling me in, and the smell was wrapping around my brain, and he just seemed so damn decent. We sat at a scarred wooden table. The meat fell apart under my fork. He told me about the place. His dad built it in '58. His wife passed 6 years ago. Daughter moved to Seattle and never looks back. I nodded along, thinking how lonely it must get, rattling around in a house this big with nothing but memories. After dinner, he pointed to an old rotary phone on the wall. I dialed a tow company. Dead air. "Lines go down when the wind picks up," Frank said. "Probably be back by morning. Couch folds out. You're welcome to it." I hesitated, staring out the window at the solid dark. "Or you can walk back to your truck. Sleep there. But it's 12 miles to the next town and no streetlights the whole way." He was right. I'd already stumbled through that black once. I wasn't doing it again. He gave me a blanket, a pillow, showed me the bathroom down the hall. I lay on the fold-out, listening to the house settle, but sleep wouldn't come. Something kept scratching at the back of my brain. Around 2 a.m., I got up to use the bathroom. On my way back, I noticed a door I hadn't seen before, or maybe it had been closed earlier. Now it stood open a crack. A sliver of light escaped. I pushed it open, found a light switch. It was a pantry, but not for canned goods. An industrial freezer hummed in the corner, the kind with a latch handle. My breath fogged. Against the wall, shelves held packages wrapped in white butcher paper, neat rows like a butcher's shop. I picked one up, read the marker scrawl. D. Miller, 512, sirloin, 3.4 lbs, another. Archen, 8 thur, ribeye, 2.9 lbs, another. T. Kowalski, 1119, brisket, 5.1 lbs, dates, names, cuts. My hands shook so bad I dropped the package. It landed with a sick thud. "Find what you're looking for?" I spun. Frank stood in the doorway, still in that plaid shirt with the little metal snaps, still smiling. "What is this?" My voice cracked. "Dinner." He said it like it was obvious. "For the ones who come after, these are people. They were. Now they're food. Just like you're going to be." I lunged for the door. He didn't move. I ran down the hall, hit the front door, locked. Deadbolt I hadn't noticed before. I ran upstairs, found a bedroom, threw myself inside, and shoved a dresser against it. He climbed the stairs slow, deliberate. 1 step, 2 steps, 3. I know you're scared, Ethan. Everyone is at first. His voice came through the wood. But you already ate. You're part of the chain now. Why fight it? The handle jiggled, then stopped. Silence. I waited an hour. 2. At dawn, I moved the dresser, crept downstairs. The front door stood open. Frank sat at the kitchen table with a mug and a newspaper, like any other morning. Coffee's fresh, doors open, you can go. I didn't trust it, but I ran. I hit the highway, headed east toward where I left my truck. Walked for what felt like miles. The sun climbed, my throat turned to sand, and then I saw it, my truck, right where I left it. Relief flooded through me so hard I nearly cried. I climbed in, tried the ignition. Nothing. Dead as before. I got out, looked around for any car, any help, and that's when I saw the house. Frank's house. Same cottonwoods. Same porch. I was right back where I started. I turned and walked the other way. 4 hours later, the sun starting to drop, I was standing on Frank's lawn again. He sat on the porch, rocking slow. Road's funny out here. Loops when you're not looking. My legs gave out. I collapsed in the grass and everything went black. I woke up on the fold-out couch. Glass of water on the end table, Frank in the armchair, watching me. I drank the water. I was too thirsty to care. There's no leaving, he said. Not alive. The place won't let you. Been that way since my dad's time. How long have you? Long enough that I stopped counting. 30 years? 40? The ones who fight taste worse. Bitter. The room started spinning. My vision blurred. Rest now. We'll talk more later. I woke up in the basement. That was yesterday. Or maybe the day before. Time doesn't track down here. He brings food. Vegetables, bread, water, never meat. I've been using the last of my phone battery to write this, hiding it when I hear his footsteps. Battery at 4%. If you find this, I'm begging you. If your car dies on 117, don't look for help. Don't follow the light. Don't eat the food. Then I heard it. A car engine. Doors slamming. Voices above. Hello? Our van broke down. Is anyone home? We have a little girl. She's cold. A man. A woman. A child. Frank's voice, warm as honey. Come in. Come in. I just took a roast out of the oven. Plenty for everyone. I tried to scream. Nothing came out but a dry rasp. Daddy, I'm hungry. A small voice. A child. I heard chairs scrape, silverware clink. Then silence. Then a heavy thump. Then another. Then the creak of the basement door opening. Cold air started seeping down the stairs, wrapping around me like a shroud. Footsteps descended. Stopped halfway. A long pause. Then Frank's voice, quiet, almost thoughtful. 3 of them tonight. That's a lot of meat. My screen went black.